Mac and Jonathan, also known as JT, are gay mates from Brighton who are heading to Australia hoping that the licentious atmosphere of Mardi Gras will lead them to love and adventure.
Myself and Jonathan are planning to go over to Sydney for the Mardi Gras.
I am single. While I'll be there, I'll be looking for the possibility of a bit of romance.
If I find somebody and they're the right somebody, then yeah, it would be fabulous if it was a long-term thing. Alternatively, if it's just a holiday romance, then so be it too.
I don't think we're going to know anybody when we're there, but you never know. This world is actually quite small when you think about it. So yeah, the anonymity of being away would be quite nice.
Just to be able to do what we want to do with no repercussions because we're never going to see anyone again.
Yeah, I've got goosebumps just thinking about it.
It's just days before the parade, and Mac and JT arrive in Sydney. With one of the world's biggest love affairs to look forward to, jet lag is a faded concept.
Okay, so we're off to Bondi Beach. We're going to go over and see what talent we can check out. No better place to do it than where there's scantily clad men and women.
A mecca for the British, Bondi Beach attracts a mixture of gay and straight bodies beautiful.
Bondi Beach, incredibly gorgeous. There's a lot of nakedness going on, which is rather nice.
Difficulty spotting between straight guys and gay people here because they just all look the same. They're all massive, they're all muscled. Majority of them are like very, very good looking, nice bodies. Shaggability wise, probably there's about 90% on the beach that you would do, and then probably 10% that you probably still would do if you're like really pissed.
Finding a lesbian in a place like this, it's not particularly easy. I mean, it's not particularly easy anywhere. You can still spot them a little bit. I've spotted a couple. I can't really tell how. It's just at the moment it's like an inbuilt homing device. It's more of a place to look rather than touch.
When night falls, with gaydars in force, Mac and JT head for Oxford Street, the gay centre of Sydney.
It's just a huge long straight with bars, restaurants, adult shops, couples of guys, couples of girls. You know, everybody's open, everybody's happy, everybody's acting, you know, how they should be able to act. We're just moving from the Albury Bar down to Stonewall, where we're moving on to a women's club. Oh, yes.
Both have thought about the sort of partner they'd like to find.
Normally the girls they have to be taller than me, because I'm quite short. Normally about my build, if someone's a bit too skinny, I'm a bit scared of breaking them when I'm laying on top of them or something like that.
The type of man that I'd actually go for, they'd have to be fairly similar to myself. I have to like have a laugh and a giggle. It can't be like too serious straight away. I can't do seriousness. I'm like quite a laid-back character. I'm so laid-back, really. I should be horizontal.
Mac gets lucky fast, but ironically she's travelled all the way to Sydney to find love and found it with a girl from Leeds.
Hello, I love you long time.
Oh,
Max copped off with Jane that we met about half hour earlier. I've just bumped into two friends of mine that I know from Brighton, so I might actually go for a drink with them because they're like normal conversation and just let them get off and do what they want. I've got the room key. Mac doesn't know where she is and I'll see her sometime tomorrow. Yeah.
Back at the hotel the next morning, Mac is recovering from the excess of the night before and her memory's hazy.
How did it happen? I don't really know. We just sort of just started kissing, really, to be honest, and then couldn't really keep our hands off each other. Went to sleep at about 7 o'clock this morning with the sunrise. So I'm absolutely exhausted. I've had like 3 hours sleep. But it was a really good night. It was well worth it. Well worth it. She's phoning me later. I'm going to meet up again tonight.
I didn't pull last night, no, but even if I did, I don't think I would have had the energy to have done anything at all. Propping my eyelids open was a bit of a problem last night, so to raise anything else would have probably needed a truckload of Viagra.
the excitement builds for the parade, Mac and JT hit Oxford Street in search of suitable costumes.
Got to get Max something now, and also I'll probably, hopefully, get something else as well. Maybe just a pair of hot pants or something like that. So I've got gorgeous legs, haven't I?
Yeah, I've got gorgeous
I have, yes. It's all out front, though.
The scene over here is a lot more relaxed. So, you know, the whole way of thinking, the whole attitude to gays and lesbians seems to be much more open.
Since the first Mardi Gras in 1978, the Sydney Gay and Lesbian Extravaganza has grown to become the largest outdoor nighttime event in the world, bringing in nearly $100 million pink dollars a year to the Australian economy.
I think people just want to come just to soak it up, just to say that they've experienced it, just to revel in the atmosphere, the carnival spirit. I think it's like a feeling of like oneness. It's a day where gays and lesbians from everywhere are just going to come out. They're just going to be as outrageous as they can, as loud as they can,
As drunken
as they can.
Max arranged to meet up with Jane so they can fulfil a lesbian rite of passage to do Mardi Gras together.
As you can see, things are starting to get going and there's still 2 hours to go before the parade. We're just waiting for a few friends to come out of the hotel and then back up to the room to watch the parade at 8 o'clock.
The atmosphere on the streets is unbelievable. They've like cordoned the whole place off and it is just so busy. Just really buzzing. That's all you can say.
It's mental.
It's mental. Absolutely mental.
More than 1 million people line the streets to watch the parade. It takes over 2 hours to pass and involves 7,800 people on more than 200 floats. But for Mac and Jane, the parade could be in Rotherham.
Just let us upstairs. We've got a shack.
This is absolutely amazing. Even though we're up on the 14th floor, the noise is absolutely incredible. Downstairs, you need to wear earplugs. I'm just so overwhelmed. It's just so tops. That's all I can say, really. Just fantastic.
Mardi Gras is all about being free, gay, and happy. I feel lesbian great.
This is the end of the parade. It's all like over and done with now. Everybody else is going to like this massive party. We didn't unfortunately get tickets, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter.
And you haven't pulled?
I haven't pulled as of yet, but I still got the walk home.
With Mac's girlfriend at the party, she's pining more than a forest full of conifers.
I miss her like mad. Fucking miss her like mad.
Oh. Oh.
And I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, babe. Tears.
The night is over. Mac and JT head back to the hotel. Tomorrow they're off home, and the dream of the permanent party is over.
Jane doesn't go home until next week. So, I'm a bit gutted. Glad I met her. Glad I came. I've had an absolutely fantastic week.
Love-wise, I haven't been so lucky in that department, but at the end of the day, I'm not really overly bothered because it's just been one hell of a trip.
Jane and I have spoken and said that we would like to get together when we get home. Possibly I'll go up and see her, or she'll come down and see me. Well, she's in Yorkshire and I'm down in Brighton, so it's going to be a little bit difficult, but hey.
I think I've actually got quite a lot of pleasure out of Mac's little romance. I've sort of like had fun with that.
Fun farewell, yeah, big fun farewell.
Johnny T and I have had a brilliant time, and yeah, I've been lucky enough to meet someone as well. One of my friends said, once you go, you'll never want to come home. And much as I love Brighton, there is going to be a part of me that will stay here. You know, I've never ever felt so good. I don't want to age, I want to stay here forever. I've never felt so good about myself in a long time.
They've caught the Mardi Gras bug and pledged to do it again next year.